James says, do you have any experience running Facebook ads? From years ago, yes, and I absolutely hated it. Just in case anybody is not aware, I absolutely despise Facebook. I hate Facebook, always have. Never been a fan of it. I used it out of necessity because of our groups for a long, long time. But now that we've moved our Semantic Mastery Mastermind into Circle, I am rarely on Facebook, very rarely on Facebook. I get messages occasionally from people and I don't see them for 10 to 12 days. And it's not because I'm trying to be rude or a dick. It's just because I can't stand Facebook. It's a complete waste of time, in my opinion, and a cesspool. And I understand that you can use it for business, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I just don't like it. And therefore, I try to stay off of Facebook as much as possible. And I just didn't ever like to do Facebook ads. And from anybody I know that does Facebook ads regularly, I hear it's a full-time job to stay up with the constant and never-ending changes that they make. And so, I have enough of that with SEO. I don't feel like dealing with Facebook either on that. That makes sense. So I don't really have any experience running any Facebook ads recently, and I really don't have any desire to either. So if so, what do you think about the ideas of running Facebook ads to get people to post reviews on a GBP listings? I don't know. If they're not valid reviews, you could potentially get into trouble with that. For that would be my assumption. If you're talking about like doing remarketing to people that have likely been customers, or maybe you have a customer list and you can add them to a remarketing campaign, or I guess they call it retargeting in Facebook, something like that, then yeah, I think that could certainly be a valid way to get people to go to the review URL, especially if it's just a customer list that's seeing the ads. That's certainly a valid way to do it. Hey guys, listen, anything you can do to increase the review counts on GBPs with real valid reviews, by all means, try it. Like if that seems like that would be relevant to me. I'm not going to test it because I'm not going to run Facebook ads, but it definitely seems viable. If you could create like a retargeting list, whatever they call it in Facebook, with a customer list, known customers that have interacted or transacted business with the company, then that's a valid list to be serving that ad to. What you don't want is to be serving an ad to people, hey, click this and leave us a review. Because then, by the way, if it was to cold traffic, you're probably going to get a bunch of spammed, like shitty negative reviews, just because that's the nature of people, and precisely why I hate Facebook. Because again, today I went into Facebook because I had to respond to a Facebook Messenger post in one of my vendors that I use for partial fulfillment service for semantic links. We communicate via Facebook Messenger, and I went in there today again just to reply to a message to him, and I looked at my Facebook newsfeed, which was a mistake. And next thing you know, I got sucked into a post that was, again, other internet marketers and SEOs that I know that were in some heated discussion or debate, and a Facebook post thread about stuff. And there's such a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, look, I'm not discrediting anybody else that gets value from that. I'm just saying, for me personally, I have no patience or desire to get sucked into these long posts and listening to people bicker about things. Or read about people bickering about things. I just don't have any desire to do that. And that's the point that I'm saying is, no matter what you post on Facebook, it seems like there's always trolls, there's always troublemakers. And so if I'm advertising on Facebook, I'm quite sure that you're going to be getting types of people like that type of response through your ads as well. Again, I'm not trying to discount anybody that uses Facebook for business purposes. That's fine. If it's generating revenue, keep doing what you're doing. I just have no desire to do it. Does that make sense?